flavor. Because right now, I'm going to give you a number called Nirin So. This is typical of the Japanese love stories. And to bring it to you, ladies and gentlemen, Yoshiko Tsuyoshi.
Thank you for listening.
No show would be complete when you've got talent if you didn't have a stand-up comedian. And we got one. And he's still standing. Absolutely. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clarence Press.
Hello, everybody. Now, this is the story about a wealthy couple exclusive restaurant. They're enjoying their meal. And the husband and the wife, they're talking back and forth. Oh,
Big, beautiful woman.
they're cutting.
Test.
Well,
Still eating. Okay, can you hear me now? Well, this big, beautiful, beautiful woman walks up to the table and she throws her arms around the husband and gives him a big kiss. And he kisses her back. The wife is in mortal shock. She says, when the woman walks away, she says, "Who is that woman?" And he says, very straight,
Testing.
with a Can you hear me back there? I can barely hear me. Anyway, he says, "That's my mistress." Well, with that, she is in shock, real shock. She says, "That is your mistress?" He says, "Yes, I've been going with her for years." She says, "I want a divorce." You want a divorce? Okay, but remember, if we get a divorce, that means you don't go to Barbados for the summer, and you don't go to Hawaii in the winter, and you have to give up shopping at all those expensive stores, and no more driving around in Mercedes. And she says, "Well, maybe."
I've been circumcised. Anyway, so she says, "Well, maybe I'll think about it." And she looks up and coming through the door is their closest friend, Homer. And on his arm is a nice-looking woman, too. That's not his wife. And she says, "Look at Homer. He's walking in with a woman." And he says, "Well, that's his mistress." And she starts thinking about it. She says, "Well, our mistress is better looking than his." In school there, all the 12-year-old girls, they're putting on lipstick, which they don't supposed to do. But not only are they putting on lipstick, when they're in a girl's room, they're kissing the mirror. So the custodian of the school is very upset. He goes to the principal and says, "Every day I have to clean that mirror." And she says, "Well, what's wrong with it?" She says, "All the girls are kissing and leaving kisses and lipsticks all over it." She says, "Look, you do what I tell you, and we'll solve the problem." So they have an assembly, and they have all the girls go into the girls' room. And they said, "Listen, this is a very, very hard job that the custodian has in cleaning these mirrors. Now you watch the work that he has to do to clean it." So he goes there with his little scrub brush, dips it in the toilet, and starts wiping the girls look at that, and believe it or not, there has never been another lipstick mark on that mirror. I'm going to tell you one that everybody can relate to one way or another. I was in Safeway the other day, walking around with my cart, and as I was walking down the aisle, I could hear some little sound like a kid screaming and yelling and having a tantrum, and I walked around, and sure enough, there was his grandfather was pushing him in the cart, and the little kid was sitting in the basket, and he's yelling and screaming, and the grandfather looks, he says, "Listen now, just keep calm. Just keep calm, and we'll be out of the store soon. Be good. Well, just be good, Adam. They go down the other aisle, and as they're walking down the aisle, he's knocking boxes off the shelf, and the old man looks at me and says, just be calm, Adam. You're causing a commotion if you yell and scream. And as they go down the candy aisle, again, the boy wants candy and everything else. They get up to the cashier there, and he's throwing magazines, and he's yelling, just be calm, Adam. Just be calm. We're almost out of the store. Well, he got out of the store. A few minutes later, I got out, and I saw that he already had his groceries in the car, and he put the little boy in the back seat. But I had to walk up to him and say to him, Mister, I think I have to commend you for being able to keep your calm. And I've never seen it before. I would have gotten mad, but you were so calm with Adam. He says, well, thank you very much, but I'm Adam. He's Steve. Three fellows were sitting there in the doctor's office, and they were comparing aches and pains when they saw a man walk by, walking like this, cane. And they said, oh my God, we compare our problems. Look at that poor guy over there. Oh, could you imagine the aches and pains he must have? And the nurse calls him in, and the guy goes back in to see the doctor, and about 20 minutes later he comes out, he's walking straight. They look at him and they run up to him and says, Mister, my God, what did the doctor give you? A miracle pill to make you stand up straight like that. He goes, no, he just gave me a longer cane. Now, maybe you're on a religious note. Moses comes down from Mount Sinai. His people go running up to him and say, Moses, you're down. He says, how did you do? How did you do? And Moses, holding the 2 tablets, says, well, I got good news for you and I got bad news for you. So he says, what's the good news? He says, I got him down to 10. He says, what's the bad news? He says, he won't bulge on adultery. Okay, thank you very, very much.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the last comic standing. Why did I suddenly get a very short line? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you south of the border, all the way down to Pacifica. And we're going to enjoy, let me tell you, something that if you've never seen it before, you'll run right out and get a plate of huevos rancheros. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Ballet Folklorico de Pacifica.
Filing for Social Security online is so easy, a beatnik can do it with his laptop in any malt shop.
I'm Smith,
And I'm Joe.
and we're conducting an experiment to see if people like trash in their homes.
Yeah?
Hello, sir. Please step back.
What you... Wait, hold on a second. Whoa! What? Who are you guys?
Aha! Judging from your reaction, it looks like you don't like trash in your home.
No, of course not, but...
Sir, this is yours. We saw you dump it out of your car on the freeway.
Oh, see, I was
Is California your home, sir?
just... Obviously.
And you don't like trash in your home.
No, of course
Then why
not.
would you trash California?
Don't trash California.
Filing for Social Security online. 9 out of 10 experts agree it's groovier than a Brooklyn hot dog or crepe Suzette.
Don't say that.
Left-handed people a little bit more creative. I'm gonna say nothing.
Left-handed people are smart.
They are.
I haven't. Dad, do you want to get the phone?
Every year, 1 million families face losing their homes to foreclosure. If you're ignoring your mortgage issues, things will only get worse. Call 1-888-995-HOPE because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
Filing for Social Security online is a lot easier than relearning the Watusi.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I told you you were going to see more of her. Rosalie Steinway teaches a jazz dance class here on Tuesdays.
church was dimly lit, but Lottie Doyle could see that the soft red light atop the confessional was still glowing. A young man exited, and Lottie appeared to be the last one waiting to confess. She entered the small chamber. The priest slid the latticed window open. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was, well, let's just say it was a long time ago. There was a long pause while the heavy-set woman tried to find a comfortable position on the hard kneelers. Well, welcome back to God's holy grace. Please continue. Tell me your sins. Well, first of all, Father, I hate my husband. Why is that? Does he hit you? No. He snarls and hollers at me. He calls me bad names and he threatens me too. Oh, that's terrible. Poor woman. Why does he do that? He accuses me of watering down his vodka bottle. Well, that's an awful accusation. You wouldn't do that, would you? Well, I like a little taste in my orange juice in the morning. And yes, I do put some water to replace what I take. I guess that's another sin, is it, Father? Yes, it is. Then that's true. Oh, yes, and I picked a fight with my daughter. I called her a hussy. That was not a kind thing to do. Well, she wanted me to buy her a car, and I told her to have that bum she's been living in sin with for 5 years to buy it for her. Now she won't talk to me. And Father, I'm sorry I missed so many masses. I'm trying to make up for it now, you know. I'm not getting any younger, and I don't want to go to hell when my number comes up. I'm going to try to do better in the future. I am truly sorry for my sinful ways. They closed the racetrack down, so now I can be more regular on Sunday morning. Mrs. Doyle. You are Mrs. Doyle, aren't you? Yes, Father, but you can call me Lottie if you like. Well, Mrs. Doyle, I believe that you are sincerely sorry, and by the power of our Holy Mother, the Church, your sins are forgiven. Go make a good act of contrition and go sin no more. Say 10 Hail Marys and 3 Our Fathers. By the way, Mrs. Doyle, there's something I wanted to discuss with you. Yes, Father, and what would that be? It has been brought to my attention that for the past 4 Sundays, you have been putting a $1,000 bill in the collection box. Is that true? Yes, it's true, Father. My son has been sending me cash every week, and I like to share some with the church. But that's a lot of money, Mrs. Doyle. Your son must be doing very well. Oh, he is, Father, thank the Lord. He's an animal doctor. Oh, really?
let's hear it for Lenore and that nightcap. I've never seen you look better, Lenore. Well, I'm lucky number 13, Peaceful George Loshinsky. And this is Benny, my banjo friend. We've been together for about 55 years. We met in the Bowery about 55 years ago in New York. And he sang hello too. Oh, I come from Chicago with a banjo on my knee. My folks are Czechoslovak, and I'm glad they had me. Oh, Czechoslovakia, that's the land for me. Oh, I come from Bohemia with Benny on my knee. I'm going to do 2 quickie Czech folk songs. The Czechs, or the Bohemians, have a great sense of humor. And the first one is about the old lady feeding her geese. Baba fosata, pasla fosata, ja jsem tolik smal, že je chlupata. Baba fosata, pasla fosata, ja jsem tolik smal, že je chlupata. And it's about, I'm laughing so much at this old lady because she has all these hairs on her face. The next one is about a girl named Lilinka. She's picking cabbage leaves in the cabbage patch. Okay? Šla Lilinka do zelí, natrhala lupeníčka. Přišel na ní pepíček, rozšlapal jí košíček. Ty to musíš platit. Já to platit nebudu. Vražď se nám na vojničku. Na vojnu se nedávej, proč smrtičku nedělej. Ty to musíš platit. And the story there is, she's picking the cabbage leaves, and he comes up and he stamps all over her basket. She says, you're going to have to pay for that basket. And he says, no, I'm not going to pay for the basket. I'd rather join the army. She said, don't join the army. Your mother will be sorry, and you still have to pay for the basket. And I'll end by saying, na zdraví is to your health, everybody.
How's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
There is no time like the present to make a personal, life-saving contribution to your community. The American Red Cross is in dire need of blood donors, you, your family, coworkers, or neighbors, to respond to major calamities and the deeply personal and quiet disasters requiring the gift of blood. For more information and to schedule your donation appointment, call the American Red Cross Blood Services or visit their website. Be a local hero. Be a blood donor.
Oh my.
It's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. Too bad your boat's gonna sink at 11:05.
Don't come closer. I have rabies. Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
On Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, there's a ballroom line dance going on here. Mr. Rudy Paquette is the instructor on it, and he's got one of his students today, Crystal Chu, and they're doing one of my very favorite type of numbers, the wonderful one. Ladies and gentlemen, the tango!
Forward twice. Roll to the face close, and a tango draw. 1, 2. And a tango draw diagonal center. Open telemark. Through face close. Corte and recover. Turning tango draw diagonal center. Open reverse. And close finish. Forward or right lunge. Spanish start leg crawler. Box finish. Knees turn. Open telemark. Line 4. Chair recover face down to butterfly. Roll 3 stunt. Reverse roll 3 stunt. Serpiente. Through swivel. Line 4 no reverse. Through swivel picker up. Tango draw. Reverse ball line check. Through the left twist. Twist turning forward. Tango draw. Advance corte. Turning tango draw to the center. Advance corte. Turning tango draw to semi. Forward points 4 times. Roll 2 at the base close. Twirl line 2 to butterfly in an overswing.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, if I might, I would like to take you back to my childhood. I didn't like that. I'm not 100 yet. No, I'm going back to 1944, ladies and gentlemen. Get Mr. Wilton Louis at the piano, and this is a song that came out about that time. It's a beautiful song about a tragic love affair. I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. The torch I carry is handsome. It's worth its weight in ransom. And when the twilight steals, I know how the lady in together. I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Friends ask me out, I tell them I'm busy. Must get a new alibi. I sit at home and ask myself, where is she? I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrops, my little teardrops hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories remind her of our crazy schemes. Somebody said, just forget about her. I gave that treatment a try. Strangely enough, I got along without her. Then one day, she passed me right by. Oh, well, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Mr. Wilkins Louis, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody said, just forget about her. I gave that treatment a try. Strangely enough, I got along without her. Then one day she passed me right by. Oh, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. That's a beautiful, beautiful song that I was unfamiliar with until working with Wilkin. He taught it to me, and I do thank him for it. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a young lady who has just one question for you. It's Miss Jan Bernard, and she's saying, what are you doing for the rest of your life?
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to know the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in the world of love you keep in your eyes.
nostalgically take us back to the old country. Sugata Ojoy.
and you are and you are
Okay, right now you've enjoyed the morning I trust. I see so many of you have the orange papers on the table, which tells you what's going to be happening here in the month of October. This has got to be one of the busiest senior centers west of the Mississippi. Not only is it the busiest, but my golly, it's the best. And I'll tell you, there's certain people we have to thank for that, like Wendy Mines, the director. Like Glory over here, who runs our kitchen. All that staff over there are volunteers. We've got more volunteers at this senior center than they have in the whole state of California. And there's Mary, peeking out the door. Mary's the one that gets the memo putting all of this together. And on behalf of the senior center, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every person who performed today. Thank you to the instructors who taught us how to do it. And thank you, the audience, for making it possible for us to do it, period. And speaking for myself and my wallet, I want to thank Kira Sonata for making all these outfits for me. Now, how many of you heard about the blonde? Oh, yeah. I think it was you, Frankie. She called the airport, and she said to the agent on the other end of the line, she said, tell me, how long does it take to fly from San Francisco to Detroit? And the agent said, oh, just a minute. She said, thank you, and hung up. That was you, wasn't it? I knew it was. And you know, you hear so much about on these senior centers and all, about the people who are going into the assisted living homes. We do a lot of work at those type places, do a lot of shows there. And we did one the other day down in San Mateo, and by golly, this little old man came walking down the hallway, and he was so sad and so dejected, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. And one of the caretakers walked over and said, Mr. Johnson, what is your problem? And he says, oh, the most awful thing has happened. Oh, it's just terrible. I just don't know what I'm going to do. They said, well, what is it? He says, last night my business died. She said, your business died? At 98, you're worried about your business. Go back to your room. Well, later that afternoon, here he comes down the hallway again, and this time his business is outside of his pajamas. And I saw that, I said, oh my God, I went to the nurse and I just look. And she ran down there and she said, Mr. Johnson, what do you do? You can't walk around like that. What are you doing? He said, you remember I told you that my business died? And she said, yes. He said, well, this afternoon is the viewing. She was blonde also. Now, it's been a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen, and you probably have guessed by now that I'm trying to stall a little bit because our last act isn't here yet. did that? Because we thought they were all the best. So we decided not to turn him to like a senior idol. I'll tell you another reason why. One of the ladies here at this center